Everyone else who got this type of garden plot is probably worried about the same thing. But we're different. With these flower lights, we won't have to worry about the trees hogging all the sunlight.
Different plants require different light spectrum. If we use artificial lights to promote plant growth, the best course of action would be to simulate specific wavelengths of light. Red light and blue light, for example, can promote. I figured you might ask that. We can offer you shade-loving plants. They're capable of thriving in conditions with little exposure to light.
That's good. I won't be subjected to the fate of being a street lamp for several weeks. Are you sure you only need 3 wishes? Tilling the soil, cultivating the land, creating your dream garden, helping you become a gardening superstar. Everything you mentioned before you arrived here, I'll have to fulfill them all. What's wrong? I don't see why we should. It's perfect as is. The side with more love naturally needs more room in its heart chamber, so keeping it like this is fine, right? You're the one who wanted to be objective. Yeah, I feel like I'm drowning in your love. But if we really want to settle this, I'm afraid we'll end up filling the entire forest with flowers. I don't know. Maybe a kind genie granted my wish. The garden isn't that big. I might be done by the time your drone gets off the ground. I'll make sure you get a role in the drone display next time the association holds an event. The weather report didn't mention anything about localized rain today. Drying my face should be easy enough. Did you get everything? I can still feel the water sliding down my face. You just need a bit of water to become a sprite? In that case, I'll turn you into one. Now you look like a sprite. No, it's from me. I memorized the melody, so I'll play it for you when we're home. Yeah, I got to see a perfect shot of the galaxy and experience a planet's rotation and revolution. It's almost like living without the internet or worldly possessions. Are you sure you'd like that? You want to drink morning dew every day? Great. I know a place where we can create the aesthetic and still order takeout while we play video games. Moving an entire forest there might be difficult, but with enough plants, a starry sky, and of course, your very own fairy who can enjoy delicious food and drinks with you. You're not going to say they're innocent this time, right? You need to be more careful when tending to defensive plants. Huh? I'm fine. If you hadn't noticed, it probably would have quietly healed on its own. You're taking this very seriously. Am I your patient? Well, it wouldn't hurt to pay my medical bill now. Yeah, this kind of amber can be considered a fossil, more or less. I saw it when you were guarding a mole's burrow. We blocked their doorway, so they had to find a way to move the stones. I think a family of moles is living there. The amber needs to be preserved. I couldn't let any residue from the gloves touch it. No wonder they're red. After being so close together in the rocking chair, you need to apply the medicine first. I'll check if there's any inflammation. We could make our own with those flower buds we pruned earlier. They weren't growing well anyway. There's a little bird over there hiding its snacks. I suspect it's copying your movements. Looks like a small animal won't be eating as many snacks today. The higher we hang it, the further its sound will travel. But it hasn't made a single sound since we hung it. If there's still no wind, I can light it up and turn it into a hanging lamp. In terms of age, the small tree would only be about as old as one of the other tree's branches. Yeah, but age gaps like that are normal for trees. Flowers are different. Take the one in the amber, for instance. It shouldn't exist in our world today. Yet they're on the same wind chime. At least we don't have to do that. It's possible, but they could still end up in a small animal's stomach. Mushrooms. There are mushrooms everywhere. What about now? Are you wishing you ate those rain clouds like they were cotton candy? Yeah, you can say I possess half of an expert's knowledge. You're thinking of poisonous mushrooms. Take this, for example. It looks like an acorn, but one bite is enough to make you pass out. Huh? They exist. You wouldn't find them here, though. But... do you mind if I bend the rules a little? You know, there's only one Xavier shroom in the world, and since you already picked him, I'll be picking you this time. We'll have fresh, wild mushrooms for dinner. Trust me, I know which ones are safe to eat. I'm not a homegrown mushroom, though. I'm your average wild fungus who's only harmless to you. So you can enjoy what I have to offer without worry. We should wait for a giant drop of sap to fall. Then we'll be preserved forever in amber. If the sap really did fall, then we'd be just like this. We'll be together for many, many years. Most people don't laugh when they're having a romantic moment. Never mind. I prefer us being able to move and laugh like this. Where? I chose the one with the most flowers to take home. Are you really going to post this? A child's imagination might be inspired by fairy tales, but that doesn't mean they can't tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Only someone who centers their imagination around me would think like that. Once our small forest grows at home, you can continue writing that fairy tale. Since we made these pouches here, shouldn't we give them to each other before we leave? Well, someone said that whoever puts the most heart-shaped petals in their pouch gets to give out more love. Keeping their petals in the pouch is similar to what their flower represents, the preservation of our feelings. What do you think? This heart is already being held in your hands, right?